For the first part, which is definition of poverty in Malaysian context. So, Malaysia use poverty line income PLI to measure poverty. It indicates a person's minimum monthly income that is needed to cover basic needs such as food, house, and healthcare. Therefore, household income that has below 2,208 ringgit Malaysia is considered to be in absolute poverty. Poverty can be divided into three categories. The first one is absolute poverty, where households is not able to meet their basic needs. The second is relative poverty, which income below the national average, leading to social exclusions. And lastly, hardcore poverty, which income less than half of the PLI. Moving forward to the next part, current economic growth and poverty in Malaysia. Malaysia faces a fluctuation of GDP growth from early 2020 until late 2023 due to COVID-19 pandemic and next recovery effort. In 2021, the government started to take action by giving financial aid and business reopening to the people, and GDP growth started to rebound up to 3.3%. GDP growth starts so high at the end of second quarter of 2022 as well as peaking at the third quarter. This indicates that in the year of 2022, the recovery is being continued from the previous year. For current poverty, the graph indicates 50% of people live in poverty at the early stage of 1970s, especially among Bumiputra, Malays and indigenous groups. Otherwise, it had low poverty rates for Chinese and Indians as well as sustained improvement. Besides, the government takes action to create fair economic opportunities and support the poor by introducing programs to overcome this problem that lead to low poverty rates in current year.
Next, we move to Malaysian Development Plans in Poverty. Malaysian Development Plans in Poverty is to eradicate poverty and promote economic progress. A number of goals and tactics have served as the foundations of Malaysian Development Plan. For the first is New Economic Policy 1970 and until 1990. It's aimed to encourage Bumiputra economic engagement in order to end poverty and restructure society. As a result, government-affiliated businesses were established. Bumiputra students were given scholarship. Business contract gave them preferential treatment. For the second is National Development Plan 1991 until 2000. It is to sustain initiative to reduce poverty with an emphasis on international competitiveness and sustainable development. It places a strong emphasis on infrastructural development, private sector expansions, and human capital development. Next, the third is National Vision Policy 2001 until 2010. It to set ambitious goal for Malaysia to become a fully developed nation by the year 2020, including poverty eradications. These visions focus on creating some knowledge-based economy, reducing income disparities, and promoting social justice. Last but not least, the fourth is New Economic Model 2010 until 2020. It places a strong emphasis on high income and inclusive growth while maintaining a focus on reducing poverty. It seeks to meet the need of low-income community while advancing entrepreneurship, innovation, and sustainable development. To sum up, these plans have helped a lot, but poverty still exists, especially for some groups like the Orang Asli and people in rural area. New efforts like the Shared Prosperity Visions 2030 want to fix these differences and create a fairer future for all Malaysians.
Next, we look into the role of microfinance. First, what is the definitions of microfinance? It's a form of banking service known as microfinance or microcredit. It's given to low-income people or organizations who would not otherwise have access to financial service. It is designed to enable them to start a small business, micro-enterprise. It is easier for people to get loan with microcredit because this is not requirement for collateral or guarantor. Also, microcredit has easier income rules, sometimes not even needing any proof of income. Furthermore, government policy related to microfinance, which is Tekong Nasional, Amanah Ikhtiar Malaysia AIM, SME Bank, Majlis Amanah Rakyat MARA and zakat institution state level.
For the roles of microfinance in achieving Millennium Development Goals, there is 5 roles of MDG. We start with poverty reduction. Microfinance enables low-income individuals to start and expand their small business, leading to increase in income. And then we have improved education. When household income increase, many families can afford the educational expenses. And we have gender equality. Next, we have health improvement. Microfinance facilitate health services, enabling families to afford medical care and also health insurance. And then we have economic growth, and lastly we have sustainable development. Fourth topic is microfinance, a competent strategy to achieve Millennium Development Goals. Firstly, we can see that microfinance has reduced extreme poverty and hunger. Even though in Malaysia, the poverty has been reduced, there is still some left in the rural area. Next, microfinance also promote gender equality and empowering women. Also, microfinance promote environmental sustainability. The microfinance support environmental sustainable business such as eco-tourism. And then it also improve education and health. And lastly, developing global partnerships. Malaysia has partnership with many international development and organizations and also financial institutions to strengthen its microfinance sector.
Next is innovation and challenges for microfinance institutions. Microfinance institutions are evolving to meet the needs of underserved communities. Let's explore key innovation shaping this transformation. So for innovation, first is digital transformation. Mobile banking and peer-to-peer lending are breaking barriers, providing financial access to rural and remote populations. Second is regulatory sandbox. Regulatory sandbox create a safe environment for testing groundbreaking financial technology, encouraging sustainable innovation. Third is blockchain application. Blockchain simplifies and accelerates financial process, enhancing transparency and efficiency in asset management and transaction. Lastly is Islamic financial models. Ethical financing guided by Sharia principles ensure fairness and inclusivity, fostering trust in microfinance service. So, through innovation, microfinance institutions are driving financial inclusion and empowering communities worldwide. Next is challenges faced by financial institutions and businesses. Small businesses and financial institutions face many challenges. One big problem is limited capital access, which means they struggle to get the money they need to grow or run their operations. Another issue is the digital divide. Some areas, especially in rural places, doesn't have access to the internet or modern technology, making it hard for people to use financial technology. Regulatory constraints are also a challenge because strict rules make it harder for financial institutions to grow and make a profit. And lastly, economic pressures like inflation and currency changes make things more expensive for both businesses and borrowers. These challenges show how important it is to find solutions that can help businesses and financial institutions succeed, especially in today's fast-changing world.
I will be presenting about review newspaper of microfinance in Malaysia. So, for the year of 2025, Malaysia is currently focusing on entrepreneurship. This can be done by providing financial support to help small business without facing high collateral damage, by utilizing microlending as a tool for economic empowerment. This will result in operations and establishing cash flow.
For this case study, we will focus on Nur Aina binti Muhammad. She is 40 years old and she married and resides at PT557 Kampung Kebakat, Tumpat. She can be contacted at the number phone and via email. Her background and personal details will provide valuable insights for our analysis.
Next is the activity course that has been participated, which are digital marketing course, cooking production, participant transformation course, and satay production course. The next aspect is specialty, which are marketing in WhatsApp and advertising in Facebook ads. The following aspect is the experienced business industries, which are hijab industry, cookies industry, and vegetable industry. And next is the owner's experiences, which are 5 years of selling hijab, 4 years of selling cookies, and 1 year of selling vegetables.
Puan Aina ran her business as a sole proprietorship business. She currently sells cookies as her main activity of business. For you guys' information, she started her business with 500 ringgit Malaysia as her capital. And as she need to store the raw materials, she need a large capacity refrigerator freezer to make it easy.
A little bit info about our case study. Puan Aina finished off her study early, and right now she is working as a businesswoman selling cookies. She has uncertain monthly income as her business slowly start to grow, and right now she has a total 5 family members, including herself.